Barn update coming to you guys. So a couple things are going to happen on the outside of the barn today and in this video that I'm super excited about. But right now on the inside of the barn, kind of where I've been and where I've been at, most of the structure changes. I only have a few little things to do. There's a hole over here that needs to be patched up. And then what I'm looking to do is, again, I've talked about it a lot before the fall, is insulate the walls, and I've been thinking about the ceiling, but right now I don't think I'm going to do the ceiling due to cost, right? So I think what's going to happen is we're only going to go about up to where the main beam turns into the ceiling, and I'm going to insulate that, maybe lay some wood over it, definitely lay some wood over it to kind of make it look nice. Now, really not a whole lot more structurally needs to be done to the barn except for those few things in terms of making it weatherproof and making sure that I can use it during the winter time and all that good stuff. Right now it's just been an awesome space that I'm stoked to work out in every day, but I'm a little not 100% set on where all the equipment's at. So kind of look around the room. I've got 2 yokes, another squat rack. I don't have the pull-up bar in here yet that I really want, or a wall of pull-up bars, and I don't have ropes and rings. So there's a main truss that goes all the way across the length of the barn here that I'm going to look to hang some rings and some ropes from, granted that they are strong enough to support the weight. But what I'm really looking at doing is probably taking some of these yokes and moving them to an outside portion, which we're going to talk about here in a minute, for kind of a sandbox, so to speak, where there'll be strongman stones, a rig, maybe some yokes and things like that. And what I'm really interested in getting is those Rogue fold out racks. I like big open spaces in my gym. I like the floor to be clean. And as big as I am a fan of the really nice rig setups, as big as this gym is, if I really wanted a really nice rig in here, I'd probably have to knock out that other loft, which I don't really want to do. I kind of want to keep that there and still keep the idea of the upper level being a hangout, recovery, whatever area. So what I think I'm going to do is I'll end up putting some stringers on these walls here on this side, and then I'm going to install kind of the fold away squat racks for a lot of any rig work. So we'll have pull-up bars on each one of them, as well as places to squat from, bench and all that. And then when I don't want those kind of interfering with things, I can kind of fold them up and keep them off the floor. So even now, you know, even with the yoke sitting there, and the extra power rack attachment, it just takes up some more floor space. It everything kind of encroaches towards the center. And right when you think you have a big space, as soon as you start dropping bikes, rowers, boxes, and all that stuff in here, I've got the 2 awesome pieces, the reverse hyper and GHD. Those things take up a lot of room. So I need to do a little bit better about managing the floor space a little bit, and definitely want to add in those fold out racks just to help me maximize the space. Those are gonna be the best things for your garage gym, your home gym, in my opinion, just because you can fold them away, tuck them away really easy, really fast. They're super easy to install, and it leaves room for your car or for any other activities that you need to have in a dual purpose space. So that's kind of where we're at on the inside of the gym right now. But what we're gonna do next is focus on what needs to happen on the outside of the gym. Okay, so we are back behind the barn right now. Like I mentioned before in an earlier video, there's a lot of maintenance that needs to happen back here. There's all these weeds need to be taken out. There's a couple trees that I want ripped down, and so to do that, we have a 33,000 pound excavator to get the job done. It's got a nice plow on front that I'm gonna be able to lower, knock down all this brush, and then the bucket on the front hopefully actually has a claw on there that we're gonna be able to grab some of these trees, dig them out, pull them down, and get the job done. Again, the vision for this whole area that you're looking at back here is at some point to have some kind of outdoor area with rig, or also in like a sand area where we can have stones and that kind of thing, all those other like concrete fun toys to play around for strongman training and that kind of thing. So hopefully that is the goal. This is the first step towards reaching that goal. Let's tear some stuff up. Flattened out some of the grass. This was unfinished business from about 1.5 years ago. I kind of plowed it down once and then had to let it grow back. Got caught up doing some other stuff. So definitely flattened down a lot today. Was able to knock down one of the trees over in the corner that was kind of encroaching on a little bit of part of the barn that I want to repair. There's still another one in that corner that I might leave. Just adds a little bit of shade during the summertime to help keep the barn cool. So that's all kind of back behind me there. Got to chop that tree up this evening. Trying to push everything towards the edge of the property, as well as I'm going to use some of it and put it in the middle here to hopefully have some kind of backdrop, hopefully for some target practice to shoot, that kind of thing, and hopefully being able to shoot straight out of the barn, kind of muffle some of the noise, make it a multi-purpose room as well on that second half that's kind of underneath the loft area. So this is basically just step one. There's still a couple more steps that need to happen, including wrapping around the other side and knocking out some of that brush. I just want to get it all down to dirt, and for now, throw some grass down, plant it, start mowing it, and make it actually usable and functional space. Remember, like, subscribe, questions in the comments down below, or I love taking suggestions for the barn. You guys have come up with a lot of good ones anytime I've asked. So anything else you'd want to see on the outside, or any other ideas for knocking all this stuff down and making it more of a functional space, throw it down in the comments. I'll get some answers, and hopefully maybe I'll take one of those ideas and put it into practice out here at the barn.
say I'm a wanted man. Hold the line and break the fire. I'm setting all the captives free, but I'm hanging by a wire. All those suckers know my name, but I just gotta fight the fight. They love to play those dirty games, but from the dark will come a light. Look out, I'm coming, look out. I'm a dangerous man. I'm a dangerous man. I will survive. I stand and fight. Better run and hide. 'Cause I'm a dangerous man, shaking like the Holy Ghost. Better run and be afraid. They tremble when they hear my voice. I knew there would come a day. They say that I'm a wanted man. They got a bounty on my head. They're drawing lines up in the sand, but I'll rise up from the dead. Look out, I'm a trouble man. Look out, I'm a dangerous man. Look out, I'm coming, look out. Look out, I'm a trouble man. Look out, I'm a dangerous man. I'm a dangerous man. I'm a dangerous man. I will survive. I stand and fight. Better run and hide. 'Cause I'm a dangerous man. I must survive. Gonna stand and fight. Oh, 'cause I'm a dangerous man.